Yeah, well, when I came in, man, like, he's explained as the king, right? So he is the Lion King. And a lot of people kind of have a cliche about what a king is. And that was what was initially explained to me. You know, you head the Pride Lands, chin up, chest up, you keep everyone in line. But there's so much more depth, I think, to Mufasa, and that comes in the scenes. So I think even before he's a king, you know, he's a father to Simba. And although he has to wear this crown that's heavy every day in public, you know, with the kingdom, and there's a lot of responsibility, his heart is with his family, you know, as a husband, as a son. And he has his faults, you know? Yeah. I started pulling inspiration more from like my family, you know? So like, especially my mom's side, she's from American Samoa in the South Pacific, and her father. So my grandfather, he was like a lower level chief in the island, and the way that he conducted himself with his people, although he had a chief title, he believed that the best way to help people is through service, you know. And there's a Samoan saying, and it's the road to righteousness is through service. So that's the kind of mentality I tried to bring in as Mufasa, is like, oh, I'm in this position to take care of people, not to be taken care of.
It's a privilege and an honor. Yeah, I think since I was a kid, I've had this role in mind. Not this role, just this character. This character plays such a big part in a lot of kids' lives. It's a lot of kids' first superhero in some way. And as a kid, I got to see the musical in New York. I'm from New York, so it was definitely a big part of my childhood. Just the musical coming to Broadway and Disney changing the way that Times Square looks, and changing just Times Square in general from how it used to be to more like a more family-oriented environment, with the shops and the Disney store and all that stuff. So being a part of the show is being a part of a huge legacy, and just being able to be at the helm of the show is it's just a privilege. It's bigger than life. Oh, this is the fullest extent of the capabilities of musical theater and live theater. Every aspect of live theater is on display in our show. There's theater magic, there's storytelling, there's beautiful singing, beautiful costumes, lighting, sound design, like all of it is there. If you've never seen a musical before, this is the best first musical, I think, hands down, bar none, for anybody from 9 to 92. And I think that this is one of the best experiences across the board in entertainment. It's the best first 10 minutes in all of musical theater. It's the best last 20 minutes in all of musical theater, I think. And I think those who have been here before will definitely take up in the nostalgia, and those who are coming for the first time will definitely take up in participating in everyone's celebration of this show and this story.
So I am a female ensemble dancer. I play multiple characters in the show. I start off as a zebra, migrate into a lioness, I'm a piece of grass, and I also play just other elements to kind of frame the actors in the show. I believe that people watch the movie. Yes, it's a cartoon, but at the same time, it's more than a cartoon. It's the storyline behind the cartoon. It's the journey that we go through with Simba and Nala, and the friendships, and then when you meet new people, building those friendships and seeking for advice, and then coming back and being the woman, man, or lion you're supposed to be. And I believe that a lot of the people who watch the animation watch it, for fun, for the cartoons, but more so for the story. And I think they expect that when they come see the show, but what they do not expect is how extravagant it is, and how the lights and the costumes and how everything is bouncing off of each other. it's a little overwhelming because just right from the first number, you're in the Pride Lands, you're in Africa, you're invested. So right at the top of the number, we're there. We already got you there. And that experience in itself kind of takes you on the journey. It's kind of like you're a fly on the wall, and you're just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm watching this. And I think people won't expect it to be as colorful and vibrant as they may see in the cartoons or even in the promo videos. So I'm really excited for people to experience, especially here in West Palm Beach, to really experience what it's like to be in the Pride Lands, be a part of the Pride Lands, and especially if you've never been to Africa before, it's a real experience, a real, true experience.